Today I'm presenting a Kawai GE-30 5'5" grand piano. It's going to be fun and exciting. There's a little history too. Stick around. Hi, this is Ted Barsulu with Alamo Piano Galleries. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or comments about this piano or anything else here on the channel, go ahead and list them. We'd like to interact with you. And also, if you have any kind of video suggestions, we've done a couple of those, actually quite a few, and those are always kind of fun. Well, as I mentioned, this is a GE-30 Kawai 5'5" piano. And you can find this on our website at alamopianogalleries.com along with all the other pianos that are here on the channel. This one's interesting. It is the predecessor to the current model GL30, and it has almost everything that the GL has. And I wanted to kind of mention what this one has and then what it doesn't have as compared to a GL30. It does have the Millennium Action 3, the Millennium 3 action with carbon fiber, and it also has the Neotex key surfaces, and it also has the brass A-graphs, I believe up to like number 56 or something like that, and it has full duplex scale. This piano does have a wonderful tone, and I'm sure that contributes to it. It has underfelted hammers, and it has what they call a slow fall board, or ultra slow, because this one takes a little while to go down. And then they also have this is interesting. They call it an adjustable music rack. Well, most grand pianos come with an adjustable music rack. And that is one of the improvements that you will see on a GL30 that the GE30 does not have. And that is the upgraded rack. This only has a single metallic and felted stand in the back. The other one has a wood frame, and it also has the composition desk with the two items that flip out and allow the desk to be at a beveled angle so that you can write on it. And that is one thing that has changed. And the other item that is missing is the stretcher overlap integrated design feature is not on here. And that is where the pin block comes up underneath around the frame to this part. That is not included on the GE30. Other than that, this piano has a really beautiful, wonderful particular tone. And in this one specifically, I can tell you it tuned up real quick, real easy, and I'd be willing to guess because I had a few of what I call brand new pin cracks. In other words, it makes a cracking sound the first time you tune a piano brand new out of a box. I'm willing to guess that when this piano was bought and sold sometime around 2012 or 2013, that it probably received its store tuning, possibly the other one afterwards. This was, I don't believe this was one of our sales. It is a piano that we have received in inventory. However, it wasn't really played that much. You can tell by playing it, and I don't believe it had ever been tuned since it was delivered from the store. And I think I may have done the first after delivery tuning on that piano this morning, about 13 years after it was originally bought and sold. And so just so you can have an understanding of, and this is typical of all Kawai pianos, when they come in, it doesn't really matter, and Kawai isn't the only one. There's a lot of other piano manufacturers that are similar, but guaranteed on almost every Kawai, it's not going to be a problem tuning the thing up. So let's have a listen to it right now. The one thing I noticed when playing this piano is it does seem to have a more rounded but also mellower tone than some of the other pianos that are here. You can go in and listen to yourself. We've recorded this one the same way we normally do, but it just seems to me that in this section right up in here, the overall real, almost shrill brightness is not quite there. It's a nice subtle tone to it, and it makes it a little bit different. It makes it sound actually bigger than what it is. That's the one thing I noticed, and I noticed no difference in how this piano plays to one brand new out of the crate, whether it's made in Japan or from their Indonesian factory. The Millennium 3 action plays almost identical on every piano that has that action in it. There are some that seem to perform a lot better, and that's because the components underneath the action and above the action, meaning like the hammer, the shanks, and the keys and all that, are going to be different grade materials. But for a GE-30 that has a very extremely moderate conservative price on it, this is a wonderful instrument, and I like doing this video on an older used piano because this one is past the warranty age. There's no warranty work that needs to be done on this. The only thing I've done to it is adjust the damper pedal so that when you press on the left pedal, when the keyboard shifts over, it was going a little bit too far over and the hammers were starting to hit the next key. So you get actually two notes. So I had to adjust it so that it doesn't swing all the way over to the right and start hitting other keys. Other than that, and that's the reason why I personally believe no one's ever played it, because the first time you go to use the soft pedal, it traveled too far. All the pedal, the trap work, everything works great. This is a phenomenal example of how pianos are a multi-generational instrument and functional item for any family or household, because it's not just for the person that buys it, it's for everyone that is around and surrounded by the piano. A piano in a home used to be the centerpiece of, it was the lifeblood. That's where it was the sole piece of entertainment. And of course, now there's all different kind of things. But if you're dedicated to the craft of piano literature and discipline for practicing and improving your skills, this GE-30 would be a phenomenal instrument for anyone looking to upgrade from whatever it is they're playing on now. So keep that in mind. If you're not happy with your piano, if you're not practicing enough, if it's not calling you and drawing you to it, it might be time to look for something a little bit more exciting for you, so when you get up in the morning, you can't wait to get to your instrument. And so you give that some thought and have a look around at our website, have a look around at our store. And if you have any questions or comments, get a hold of us. Until then, I am Ted Barsley with Alamo Piano Galleries, and we thank you for your viewership. We'll see you soon.